just kind of full of problems. Had a couple bike problems today. Just this track's gnarly on them. So we had the first moto. I had a DNF. We just threw it. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but just threw a motor and walked back. And second moto was kind of doing the same thing it did before it killed the first time. So it was just one of those things. I got through the day, and you know, I'm very not happy in the mid-pack ever, but you know, I'm happy just to be safe and move on. And you know, these guys are top of the line. They're going to figure out what's going on with everything and make sure that it doesn't, you know, affect us anymore, because we had quite a few today. So you know, that's just the name of the game. Happens to everybody, and these guys are going to get it figured out right away. So I'm pumped. Colorado's coming up, so I think that's a pretty fun track. I'm excited for it.
Today was okay. First moto was horrible. I got arm pump, and then I didn't ride like myself. And then second moto was a little better. I was picking people more than people were passing me, and then at the end, like I said, I just started making mistakes, and then that cost me at the end. But I went 17-14, I think. So it was definitely a step in the right direction, and looking forward to the Colorado.
We made progress this week. All week from Monday on, we were making bike changes, and we learned a lot last weekend and learned what we didn't need to do. So we're just building each weekend, and got a lot to work on, but we made a lot of progress this weekend. And yeah, just happy to be making progress, but we still got a long way to go. So I'm looking forward to challenges this week and ready for next weekend.
Hey, after 2 rounds, has anything been a big surprise to you, or like a big takeaway or anything?
Yeah, how much different my bike setup is than last year, and I mean, that just comes with confidence. And I was healthy this year coming into outdoors, and just the intensity and everything is everything's kind of a lot different. But I'm just battling myself right now, and yeah, we're making progress, but we got a long way to go.
Glen Helen was so gnarly today. That track was so rough, and yeah, 2 good starts, or 2 pretty good starts. It was really tricky just to, like, you know, you do a sight lap and they rip it after every race, and you just want to get in your line from your sight lap because it's a little bit packed down compared to the fresh stuff. And then I was up there, and first moto, I think I was in like 6th or 7th, and it was like, man, the lead's like right there. I was like, it was super cool just being up in the front. And then Cantrell, he like made a mistake, and then he tried to come back across some ruts, and he got his peg stuck in my front tire, and he was like going. I like hit him on the back to like let him know, sorry Cantrell. I didn't mean anything by it, didn't like actually try to hurt you, but and then like we got unstuck somehow, like relatively easily, and I think I was back in 13th, and then I just, like, you know, put my head down, and it was really trying to ride smooth because it was so tricky. And I had one close call. I was probably in, like, I don't know, maybe 9th or something, or actually maybe 7th. And CIANCIARULO was getting by me and down the second hill, and I saw this kicker coming from like 30 feet before, and I was like, oh no, because I was out of my line, and we were going a little bit faster because we were like racing, you know, trying to keep the spot, and I hit it and up, and then just head shake. I don't know how I saved it. And then he got by me, and then brought her home in 8th, and I was just super stoked at that. All the fans, there was a few different places where I could see people cheering, and shout out to those guys. And then yeah, second moto, another better start, and I was up there. A couple guys like made some mistakes, and I moved up, and then I was in 4th at farthest I got, and then the fade came on, and it's like, man, I got 2 top 10s. I ended up finishing 10th, but I'm like, man, I killed it, like got 2 top 10s, but then Another part, I'm like, man, I faded from 4th to 10th, and a little bit of a bummer just to. But I'm a rookie, and it's expected, and everyone's stoked, and I'm stoked, and yeah, just the goal this week was to stay on 2 wheels and see where we're at, and minus the little incident with Cantrell, we executed that, and super stoked.
Today was good. Glen Helen was treated me good this year, much better than last year. Getting a little screwed on the overall. I went 5-4 for 5th or 6th or something, but I'm happy with the consistency though. It's good, man. We're just a tick off, and you know, like I said, coming into this first 3 rounds really before the break, I wanted to be a 5 to 10 guy. That was kind of my goal, and we've exceeded that so far. So I'm happy, man. I'm really happy. We're being consistent. We're getting good starts, strong at the end of the moto, and I can't complain. The team's just making it really easy for me, and we're making progress. So I think once we get to the break, get a few rounds under our belt, we'll go to Colorado next weekend. Hopefully, try to have a consistent race then, and start pushing for these things. I want to be a podium guy, and I feel like that's something I can do. Just need a little more time, a little more preparation, a little more experience, and we'll be there.
It was a good day for us, bouncing back from that not so good moto at Hangtown, that second moto. First moto here, for some reason I just never can get off the gate here for some reason. I don't know if it's the long start straight or even the concrete that's kind of in between the gate. It's a little bit unique here, but actually just coming around like 5th, and they watered the track like an insane amount for both motos, and just got a face full of roost and washed the front end actually in the second corner right there on top of the hill, and was dead last and was able to come back to 7th. I felt really good about my ride. Fitness felt good. Everything was clicking for sure there, and actually almost got Alex Martin at the end for 6th, so it was good. Carried the momentum into the second moto. Kind of worked my way into 3rd there on the first lap, and didn't have the speed of Ferrandis or Osborne in that second moto, but I think they had a couple better lines than me, but overall, 3rd in that second moto. I think it's good to get out of California, kind of go back to Colorado, go back east with good points. 2 fourths, 2 top 5s to start the series. We're happy with that, but not satisfied.